So maybe it's been a long week for you and flowing through a bunch of sun salutations or a leg burning flow is not up your alley. So I'm gonna create a quick, it's gonna be like 10, maybe 15-minute floor flow. You don't ever have to stand up, but hopefully this will help you mellow out, de-stress a little bit. Our main focus will be the breath, but we'll be moving actively the whole time as well. So for this one, you could use the blocks. You do not need to have the blocks. Instead of blocks, you could always use like canned foods, anything you've got around the house. So we'll start in Supta Baddha Konasana. You bring the soles of your feet together, drop your knees apart. For extra support, you could bring the blocks under your legs. And then let your arms fall alongside your body. And here in this posture, take a slow breath in. Pause at the top. And then a slow breath out. And pause at the bottom. A few more rounds of breath just like that. That breath is like a shorter version of a box style breath, which is good for calming the nervous system, good for stress, maybe a little low-grade anxiety. So you could extend it to a 4-count inhale. So inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then hold it for that same amount of time. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then hold at the bottom for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Pause at the top. Exhale. And pause at the bottom. Breathe in. Breathe out. You can keep that slow, steady breath for the rest of this practice today, but you can sub out that long hold at the top for just a moment, like breathe in, breathe out. If you have the blocks under your legs, go ahead and move them out to the side. And then bring your hands onto your knees and bring your knees together at about hips width distance. And make sure that your low back is almost connected to the ground if you started to arch your low spine. And then stretch your arms out to the sides, take a full breath in. And then drop both of your knees to the right as you exhale. Come back to the center, breathe in. And then as you exhale, drop your knees to the left. Good, a couple more times just like that. Inhale to the center, so it's slow. Exhale, both of your knees to the right, just for that breath out. Back to the center, inhale. And then to the left for the full, slow exhale. Bring your knees back to the center, and now move your feet to the edges of your mat. So your feet are a bit wider than hips width. And now lower your knees together, or drop your knees into center. Bring one hand to your belly, and one hand to your chest. And take a slow breath here. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. And all the way out. Okay, lower your hands alongside your body. Bring your feet to hips width distance and stack your knees over your ankles. Lift your hips up the ground for bridge pose. You could grab your block if you've got one. Where is my block? And then slide it under your hips, and you could hold here for a supported bridge. Or it might feel super nice to lift the hips and then slowly lower them and then lift. Yeah, so less about squeezing the glutes, less about engaging the hamstrings, but you could do that. Yeah, more so focused on rolling out your spine, like you're giving yourself a little mini massage. One more time, if you're lifting, breathe in to lift up. Yeah, all the way up. And then exhale all the way down. And pick your feet up off the ground. Bring your left knee into your left armpit, your right knee into your right armpit for a happy baby. Grab the outside edges of your feet, and then another great way to roll out your back. Just kind of rock around from side to side. Maybe you land somewhere that feels really good for a moment. And then keep your right knee into your chest, send your left leg long, and then guide your leg across your body for a twist. Stretch your right arm out. Take a slow breath in, and then a slow breath out. Yeah, allow any tension from your jaw or your forehead to start to dissipate. And gently, lightly roll back to the center. Bring your left leg in, extend your right leg long, and then create the twist on the other side. Yeah, just doing a little quick body scan, asking yourself the question, where am I holding tightly? Bring yourself back to the middle. Stretch your legs long and bring your arms alongside your body, but let your palms face up. Let your toes drop in opposite directions for Shavasana. Breathe in. And then create release as you exhale. You might decide to stay here longer, but whenever you're ready, lift your arms up, stretch them back, hug your knees into your chest, roll to one side, and press yourself up into a seated position to finish your practice. Land your hands somewhere where you can feel them. Maybe they feel heavy, or maybe there's a new lightness to them. And reintroduce that slow, steady breath again. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your palms together in an act of acknowledgement of your practice of slowing down. And then bring your thumbs to your forehead center. Lift your chin up so that you feel like a new flood of light come onto your face. And then in the spirit of slowing down a little bit, together we bow forward. Namaste.